We've been shooting for 2 days and it seems like an eternity between the time that we started all of these videos and just moving on to the next video, but here we are. Another video, and honestly, you guys aren't really gonna know this because there isn't gonna be much hiccup in our content, but this is the last video that we shoot before we rip this entire set down and we rebuild it in another space. We're moving our studio away from my garage and into an actual studio space. And you know what, Marius? I don't think we've ever shown them the whole studio.
Yeah.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should.
Well, maybe not.
All right, fine. It's because of Marius that you don't get to see the studio. It's been in my garage for the last 5 years? 4 years? 4 years?
3.5, 4.
I mean, we built it post-COVID.
Yeah.
So 4.5 years, 4 years. And it just feels like I don't know, it feels like a big change. I'm gonna have to travel to work now, and Marius is gonna have to travel a lot less to work now. So that's gonna be an interesting thing. And I'm very excited for the change. We have partnered with our good friend Peter Patrician to create a line of bitters. At the moment, we have 3 expressions. We have espresso pecan, aromatic, and orange. And the orange has been formulated to mimic the Fiegans bitters that I've been using for my entire career. So many of you may know that I like to use a mix of Fees and Regan's bitters. We tried to mimic that combination of flavors plus put our own little spin on it. These bitters are incredibly good and they are available for pre-order, so get them while you can because we are doing a small first run. Okay, that's it for announcements. Today we're gonna be making cocktails based on strange flavor pairings. Obviously, these aren't gonna be weird or disgusting. Maybe we could do a video like that at some point soon. I'm gonna leave weird and disgusting flavor pairings to Marius. That would be his episode to do. Today we're gonna be just doing flavors you wouldn't normally think go together in cocktails that are actually quite awesome. And the first one we're gonna be doing is called a Vintage Coco. It's a cocktail that is somewhat adapted from Cocktail Queen and New York City bar owner, cocktail consultant, Lynette Marrero. She also actually developed bottled cocktails with J-Lo. In the cocktail world, that's the highest you can go. Like, it's either that or host drink masters like Julie Reiner's, but that's the top, that's the tippity top of the mountain, I guess. Okay, let's get into making this cocktail. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a tin. We're gonna be adding 2 ounces of coconut water, but what's cool about this, we're actually gonna be adding pressed coconut water, which is a bit different than your regular coconut water. You can make it with regular coconut water, but we got the pressed, which is a little silkier. It's got a little more heft to it than regular coconut water. And we're gonna be doing 2 ounces. As you can see, did you see that? It's kind of milky. It's not like
yeah, it's a little more coconuttier than just water.
It's a little coconuttier than just water, that's true. And then we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of pineapple juice. We're gonna shake it up because it's a little separated. We're gonna do 1/2 ounce of pineapple juice. 1/4 ounce of lime juice, and then we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of blended Scotch. I'm using Monkey Shoulder, but use the blended Scotch that you like. We're gonna grab Collins glass here. We're gonna take our Yuzu Soda, and we are gonna add about 2 ounces to the bottom of the glass, like so. Let's get rid of these big pieces of ice, shall we? Give it a shake. Ooh, it's nice and frothy. I love it. This coconut will give you that nice froth if you treat it right. Then we're gonna give it a double strain. And then offset the volume with as much ice as you can fit. And then we are gonna garnish with a Shiso leaf. It's pretty cool. I wish this would stand up though. Oh, I want that to stand up so bad. Oh, it's not gonna. All right, let's give it a sip. Oh man, oh, that's so refreshing. Yeah, I like it. It's really refreshing. It's got real smoothness from the coconut water. A little bit of pineapple gives it a little tropical punch, and the pineapple and the yuzu go so well with the Scotch. You know, you don't really think of Scotch in tropical-ish cocktails or like in a refreshing cocktail context, but here you go. This is amazing. So there you have the Vintage Coco. The next cocktail we're doing used to be called an Accidental Tourist, and I just called it that because, well, I don't know, because dill and peach don't seem like they would really go together, but they actually do, and then also dill and gin obviously go together very well. The thing is that I wanted to rebrand this cocktail and call it a Dillinger Fix, but that name has a little bit of a It's got a PR problem because when you hear the word dill, what do you think of?
Pickles?
Right, you think of pickles. Nobody wants to have a pickle cocktail. Like, it sounds weird, a pickle cocktail. Pickle cocktail with lemon and orgeat. So lemon, almonds, peach, and pickles does not sound good at all.
Choosing the name, what a pickle.
What a pickle. But I really like the idea of like playing it into like the story of John Dillinger, which is like, you know, an outlaw. He's a legendary American outlaw, right? So Dillinger Fix, you know, kind of a little play on words. It's kind of a nice name. So I don't know. Accidental Tourist though just doesn't seem great to me. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to decide, okay? Is this the Accidental Tourist or is it the Dillinger Fix? Or does someone have a better name? We gotta do 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice, 3/4 of an ounce of orgeat, which is almond syrup. We're gonna do a healthy pinch of dill. We're gonna give that the old muddle. We want to make sure that we really release that dill essence. We need more peach liqueur, remind me. 1/2 ounce of peach liqueur. And I wanna make sure that we can get this massaging in though. I don't know. We saw this all over the place in Europe, but it's like like in Ireland, it's all over in all the spirit shops, but not here. So if anyone knows where to get it, let me know. Hit me up. And then 1.5 ounces of gin. Because it's a fix, we're gonna do it on pebble. Give it a whip shake. I don't typically do this when I whip shake, but we don't need the dill in there, so top it up. And we're just gonna give it a little lemon twist here. All right, let's give it a go. It's nice and bright and peachy, and then you have the dill with the peach, and it's incredibly good. And then on top of that, you've got the botanicals of the gin. It's just nice and bright. It's got those botanicals, it's got that peach, and it's got that dill. The dill and the peach together is like, c'est bon, magnifique. There it is, guys, the Dillinger Fix. Or the Accidental Tourist. To tell you the honest to God truth, I have absolutely no idea who created this cocktail. It's called a Roku Koori Negroni, and it is brilliant, but I have no idea who made it. So if any of you guys know who created this drink, please link them in the comments below. My hat's off to you. All right, let's do it. So first thing we're gonna do here is 3/4 of an ounce of ice wine, 1/4 ounce of red wine vinegar, which you do not wanna go over on, okay?
Ice wine, is that where the grapes freeze?
Yes, that is where the grapes freeze. 1/2 ounce of bitter Bianco, one of my favorites, and 1.5 ounces of Roku Gin. We're gonna break a big old cube in this. Add a little more. Bang, 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 bang. Apparently I turned into Emerald.
Who?
Emerald, the chef Emerald Lagasse, you don't know who that is? Emerald, he goes like, bang! That was his big thing. He'd like, oh, this gumbo needs a little bit of spice. We're gonna put some in there. Bang! And then he like throws some like, you know, cayenne pepper in there or whatever. You don't remember that, dude?
Nope.
See, it's very easy to like forget that you're a foreigner until I like can't come up with a reference. I guess he's kind of an older celebrity chef though, like, you know, from back in the day. So, but I come up with a reference that is like every single person that watches this video, at least every American that watches this video, at least like in our generation is gonna know who that is, and you don't.
Well, comment down if you are in our generation, you think, and you're American and you don't know
who Emerald Lagasse. I think that's his last name, Lagasse. Lugasse. Emerald Lugasse, hey.
Yeah, like a cooking show?
Hey, what?
Yeah, like a cooking show?
Yeah, he was like one of the original celebrity chefs, dude. Like he was a big deal. Oh man, I ran out of glassware. Chill your glasses, people. Do as I say, not as I do. All right, let's give this a strain. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that, something of beauty. The only thing that's going to improve this is a grapefruit peel, I think. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yes. Oh, look at all that oil. Oh my gosh, oh Jesus, oh my God, oh God, oh God, it's so good. It's gonna be so good, man. Where have you been all my life? Oh my gosh. I think for a lot of you guys, it's gonna seem really odd to put red wine vinegar in a cocktail, but the ice wine on its own is a little bit sweet. And then you temper that sweetness with the Luxardo bitter Bianco, which is a lot like Campari, only the bitterness is a little bit more tempered, but it doesn't have more sugar because I put that in a refractometer and it's the same exact amount of sugar in the Luxardo bitter Bianco as there is in Campari. You have the juxtaposition of the wine, the gin, and the red wine vinegar, and the red wine vinegar just gives it this really nice, much needed bite right on the finish of it. And you have that red wine vinegar like sharpness in there and flavor. And then it is further enhanced by the grapefruit. This is one of my absolute hands down favorite Negroni variations I have ever tasted. It is amazing. The Roku Koori Negroni. If anyone knows who created this drink, tell them to hit me up so I can say congratulations to you. It's an amazing cocktail. And we're going to add to that tin some ingredients.
No yuzu? Okay.
Más despacio, please. Kind of crazy that when you buy Shiso leaves, you have to buy like 50 of them. Mm-hmm. I guess they're only like, what, $1?
Yeah, I have no idea.
$1 or $2? Huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know? You're the one that bought it.
I know, but we needed it. I didn't look at the price. Or I can use the little clips, maybe?
Yeah, but that's like, you know what I should have done is I should have layered this inside the glass before I put the ice. Mm-hmm. I should have like layered it in the glass and then made like a little imprint like on the inside, kind of. But I don't know if I can use it because it's too floppy. I remember we did a Shiso leaf in a cocktail before, but it like, I don't know, maybe just mint? It's kind of a bummer.
They're all flip-floppy?
It's a little bit tart. It's got real smoothly.
What is that?
It's